The Definitive 50, with your host, Noobs.
Super Smash TV takes 30th place on the list of Definitive 50 SNES games. It made its arcade debut in 1990 and was brought to the SNES in 1991. The original arcade game is now available on the Xbox 360's Xbox Live Arcade service. I highly recommend this title to anyone who is a fan of today's popular twin-stick shooters such as Geometry Wars, as this game's simple fun and intense action have not diminished in the least since its release. Super Smash TV's story is as hilarious as games get. We're introduced to the far-flung and futuristic 1999, where we're told TV has adapted to the more violent nature of man. It turns out Smash TV is a game show, and your task is to compete for big money and big prizes by mowing down thousands of armed henchmen. The game's rewards are legendary. They include cars, toasters, cash, and yes, even VCRs. Look out for the show's announcer. He's got some clever, pop culture inspired quips for you.
I'd buy that for $1.
The game's levels are laid out as a series of single-screen squares. Each one will confront you with a unique mix of enemies and pickups. Although wave upon wave of murderous adversaries can generally be expected, it is your task to adeptly dodge their attacks while mercilessly slaughtering them with your guns and explosives. The game is controlled in a dual-stick fashion, which means you move your character with the directional pad and control the direction of your fire by using the SNES's face buttons as if they were a second D-pad. The setup is simple, intuitive, and infinitely addictive. Super Smash TV allows for either single-player or two-player co-op. There are 3 difficulty settings: easy, normal, and hard. Easy mode is a shortened version of the normal mode. Normal mode includes all the levels of the game, while hard consists of all the levels plus tougher enemies. Choose wisely, this is a truly challenging title. Super Smash TV is one of my personal favorites. The simple and intuitive controls, intense gameplay, and ridiculous humor have stuck with me since I was first introduced to the game many years ago. Check back next week for entry 29 on the Definitive 50 SNES games.